Yeah, they don't know already Vietnam eye the people to see what's going on in the country. What you don't to see, no the eyes, I help you see. But the past time you were in Janos, you were in Janos, in that place you call it, Dominica, yeah. Still. Yeah. Anyways, last week there was the check the Mother's Day and thing, belated Mother's Day greetings to all the mothers and thing. It had some of us that not the some of them didn't have the chance to become mothers if you get where I saying and you get where I going with that top tier. You feel? I check in CDC in the boy our nurse pass. You check? RIP Miss Tracy. Nurse Tracy and her unborn. I find she was a nurse here. All who she was working with, she had all her nurse friends, they had a little thing together. You could see them in the pictures because I see the pictures post. All of them as they click, they group together. And I don't want to point the finger or say nothing here, but I check in here, boy. Jump, boy, jump, low, boy. If we do have people skills and you check, boy, communication skills and the sense of love, boy, to help and care for one another, boy. Boy, we ain't shit in that place, brother. On a really, I check it when you watch this scene for Ferdinand and how the media was so much about opera for Ferdinand and thing. And look, we have a nurse that falls sick, we were pregnant. We and if you hear the treatment people was getting, me myself I don't do see because it's a different kind of breed. Me is a different breed because them treatment there wouldn't apply for me and my people and them because I different. Believe me, I different. Yeah, that'd be a whole new outcome. Or that outcome would be. But I don't going on in that. You get me? Yeah, I don't going on in that for the time. I just checking, look at it. We have nurses there that's supposed to be for nurses, be there helping each other for nurses. All of them is nurses together. We don't saying like what could done, what could have been done, or what I've done couldn't be better. We do not know. We wasn't inside there. You check? We don't know if the treatment the nurse get was better than the treatment a normal person would get and it still result. You check? To the nurse and a child demise. We don't know, we cannot see. Yes, I don't know, I can't say. They know. They can tell you. Because like I say, it was for me and my people and them. It'll be different. Everybody will know. Yeah. But now I watching this scene and I check in here as nurses for each other. I was waiting, the guy checking boy, that was so much of a touching moment. I check and I try and analyze the situation to see well if our nurses and them that it was like a fault of the nurses because how much rumors was running around on the nurse. How much rumors, plenty rumors, speculations. I don't go into them thing because that really not my business. What is my business now? I checking now. Well, after this thing happened, the nurse passed away. We had probably two elder nurses that come and talk about the situation. Yeah, two nurses elderly that retire already and in shock. They don't know when last day was hospital. But they give a few statements to say how things could be better and the neglect and whatnot and whatnot. So I check in here, it's understandable. People find it's understandable. They take it. We say they like to make a case, want to make a case, want to do something. But no, what I find about it now, that retired nurse that come and talk and give a little statement, she don't have no grounds. The only ground she had is a little past experience. But she don't have no grounds for nobody to take no action. If something was really done to cause the demise of the nurse, RIP, that nurse that come and talk and give a statement there on whoever be if it was, it do have grounds for nobody to take no action. No, regardless of grounds for people to take action on the system, I find in for somebody that was all your friends, they say how long she was a nurse, 2 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, and they say for all you that was together, do all the training together, working together, you check, pass the whole course, working until your demise, all you together. So I mean, not one nurse that could come and give at least a little statement to say, well, what and what happened, or if something could have been better, if something had done wrong. Nobody do come and say nothing. I don't find nobody, no nurse, no sister nurse that working, that active, active at the time, on the moment, on the job. No male nurse, no warded, nothing. Don't come in and give no talk about, well, it is just like that happened and if this and that could be better, like how the retiredness come and say something. I find, not in the case of the job, but in the case of all your friend that lost their life with a child, at least nobody to come have that to come and say. So you should know, all you should know, and all of them is female, yeah. So they just make noise about man. But if you watch this scene and open your eyes in this situation, all them girls that together all the time, when one back fall against the wall, come on man, what happened to the rest? Nobody do choose to say, but they can a little closure for the family, a little something. If something that did go wrong, boy, or something didn't go wrong, nobody do come in and say, well, what did or didn't go wrong at the time. They're trying to understand me. All the activenesses that was together with her, active mothers. It's like they didn't want the girl to be a mother, yeah? Yeah, they didn't want the girl to be a mother. Because all of all, it was so nice. And they really say pictures are deceiving because you see them in the pictures, everybody nice and smiley. But when it's time for danger, you check, they say you have to freeze time to be a G. Well, they freeze the time, yeah? You freeze the time on the girl and a picnic. Yeah. So I check and see that, no boy. Even if you have your colleagues, your friends, your family, it have that time, boy. It have that time. It have that time. You have to take it on your own. Yeah. It might cause your demise. It might cause people to hate you. But I don't see no love in that situation that happened, you know. After this scene for further, I thought people would be a little more aware and you check. For the amount of talk and complaint that has happened in the hospital, I tell you, brother. Them nurses and them, I don't want to bash nobody, but let me tell you, see from before how it was before in Princess Margaret Hospital, it was much better than how it is now. Regardless of the big buildings and the high technology, that don't make no sense. You get me? Yeah. Because personally, I'm a barber and I do house calls. I go hospital and cut people else, cut people here in the hospital. And one thing we know about back in the days, right in the 90s, we used to grow our hair with like an afro and thing about our hair going and we never wanted to get a bust head, you know. We could fight but you don't know about the bust our head because you no time we bust your head. From time you reach hospital, boy, the first thing they can do is put a big patch around the bust head. You could be short, you could be medium, you could be long, like Rapunzel. They put in a big patch around it and make sure they deal with it. But you do hear it, I go to court a client here up there that had an accident, Papa Boy J. Go up there to give him a little haircut way. Starting the process, checking out the water, looking to see where the haircut be, like where the stitches be, where the mark be. I find everything just looking like a mess, so I gradually, you know, trying to break down on it. All you do here in the man have couple bruised knees, couple bruised, few scars and stitches. Them stitches in the scar in the cut so together with the man here and everything, we boy. I say a fucking last. Pardon my language. I couldn't believe that, yeah. The stitches with the cut wrap up with the man here, stitches everything, so pieces of flesh don't align properly, like sit down so it can stitch and care properly. I talking about what happening up there. That is why everybody afraid to go up there. And the kind of thread they using now, I think that is why since back in the day they took in one thread and this thread disappear in and take one end and just pull out. Them kind of a nylon thing I see they using there and in people they still. Come on man. We're going further back in time, man. I can understand that. On a real, I can understand that. And I didn't even want to talk about that scene, You check? Because so much things that going on up there in that L'Hopital, Papa Boy J. We have to pray. It have good nurses. Trust me, it have good nurses. It have nurses that willing to help. It have nurses that willing to put their life on the line for a stranger, brother. And to my understanding, the nurse that passed away there was one of them. And to see the nurse that passed away was one of them. And the speculations and thing they had saying about the treatment and thing the nurse and her family and them get, Papa Boy J. It's best you do be good here in that Dominica. Best you do good. Because I find that it's pure abuse. Yeah. Trust me. Who for you now in the country? Who is your friend now? Who is your family now? When nobody cannot even come and talk on your behalf, Not even action now to talk on your behalf. People cannot even come and do that. So much less to raise a hand and a finger if a voice cannot raise for you from your so-called friends for so much years. Ja, I just wonder we sometimes. But you know it already here. Put all your eyes in the place. You check? Yeah. And that's just one matter, See how Crazy T go there? As Crazy T go there, it seems like it's now it have issues. Issues, my brother, in the country. You check? But as we see, we don't have corners, we don't taking a stand. What that for right and what that for wrong. We don't want to separate them. Everybody caught up in their feelings nowadays. I don't even know. But anyways, yeah, justice for Miss Tracy.
Yeah, steady and firm, me can't break down, no. Them say after the storm come the brightest sun. But from me left, me days dark like rain. Can't left and go a place people not come back from. And me I stand see dead body in a shame, and me I not believe it. Never send you nowhere, never said it's okay. Or the hell we can leave, I'm here. See